Hello, guys, welcome back. Today, President William Ruto chaired a meeting of the existing cabinet secretaries. It was surprising to most of the Kenyans because they never expected him to chair such a meeting. Why did he chair such a meeting? I have two reasons. One, President William Ruto wanted to prove a point to those existing cabinet secretaries. The second point, it was a political strategy or a political move that will favor him and his political career. Why? Was it a kind of a revenge or proving a point? President William Ruto was a vice president in the former regime. And during his term as a vice president or deputy president, he was humiliated and disrespected by most of the cabinet secretaries. Let me say half of them. These cabinet secretaries, I know they were doing this because maybe they were given directives by their boss to do so, to undermine him. And he had promised them that and informed them that he is the boss and he's still the deputy president and he deserved respect. I think President William Ruto wanted to confirm to them that they can bow before him and he was their boss and he's still their boss. That point was clearly seen when he went around mentioning them name by name so that he can inform them that I know you and you know me. That was just a confirmation and also a way of even making sure that those people who were Kenya Kwanza, who were hurted during his time when they humiliated him, that they will feel that the revenge has been achieved. Now, the other political one is when he even went around greeting each one, mentioning them by their name, and even showing humbleness by greeting each and every one of them, and even went ahead and even praying for them. That is a political move whereby he wants to show people that he's a God believer, he's a Christian, and he forgives, and he also humbles even before his enemies. You know, President William Ruto was able to get a sympathy vote, and he's also protecting that sympathy vote. And some of those political decisions and conduct can help him secure those votes. Now, apart from him chairing the last meeting of the existing cabinet secretaries, he went ahead and announced his nominees for the cabinet secretaries, the ones to replace the existing ones. A very interesting list of selection that is full of politics and smartness of a genius, a political genius who understands today and tomorrow. Why am I saying so? The appointments are unexpected, and some points, yes, Kenyans had predicted how those cabinet secretaries will be issued, and I can say that they achieved 30%. I myself, I never got a chance to shoot a video to predict the cabinet secretaries, but I had thought of 3, 4, 5 cabinet secretaries who are being selected and appointed or nominated today. Ruto went ahead to confirm again to the public that he promised them that he's not going to encourage political conmanship and political betrayals. You remember even his acceptance speech after his presidency being confirmed by the Supreme Court um, his election being confirmed by the Supreme Court, he even outlined and informed Kenyans that he's not going to betray anyone. And again, he's not going to interfere with the opposition. He's not even going to appoint any member of opposition in his government. And he has honored that one. Now, President William Ruto, uh, he has selected his loyalists as a way of awarding them for being loyal and close to him. But not only that one, it's also a way of selecting his puppets, those guys that will always sing his song and they are loyal and ready to die for him. Those guys that will not say no to him, so that he can have an easy time to deliver his services and to control all the ministries and also to spearhead the government in a very comfortable way without resistance and rebels. We have seen him awarding Onesmus Murkomen, Kipchoge Murkomen, sorry. We have seen him, Kipchumba, not Kipchumba Murkomen. We have seen him awarding Andan Duale, Rinturi. And I've seen him awarding former Senator for Tharaka-Nithi, Kithure Kindiki. These are the people who suffered humiliations and they were also evicted from their positions by the former government of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. He promised them. I remember him saying that his friends are being harassed, but they should know that tomorrow is better than today. And he has confirmed them that today by awarding them very big government positions in the executive. Now, President William Ruto, he has went ahead and honored what he promised other political kingpins from different regions. That is Musalia Mudavadi, Moses Wetangula, Amason Kingi. We have another one that is Moses Kuria. These politicians had their own parties, and some of them did MOUs with Kenya Kwanza and UDA as agreement that once they clinch power, they will be able to be given certain slots in President William Ruto's government. And actually, he has actualized that one by awarding them and honoring the agreements. But this is a very smart politician, a genius politician. President William Ruto knows very well that this is the first term and he wants to be re-elected the second term. So his appointments were political in a way. How? The balancing of regions. He has only balanced the regions using politicians. In Mombasa, he has given 2 politicians in cabinet secretary. In Western, he has given 2 politicians in his government position, big position. In Ukambani, he has awarded 1 politician. In Kikuyuland, he has awarded another politician, Alice Wahome and Mithuka Linturi in Mount Kenya. So in every region, actually in his every stronghold, he has made sure that he have awarded a politician a CS position. That is strategizing for 2027 campaigns. He always starts it early. William Ruto always plans for tomorrow today. And we have seen that clearly today. He has locked his political base by awarding politicians CS positions so that they can help him secure the votes and secure the regions for him come 2027. Apart from that, why has he awarded politicians positions? He's trying to tame them from being active in politics. And apart from taming them from being active in politics, he's also trying to avoid to avoid politicians rebelling within Kenya Kwanza, so that he can have easy time. Because politicians are the one who can rebel easily. And so if he had decided, like during the time of Uhuru in 2013, giving the technocrat most of the position in CS, the politicians who could have felt that they have been left in the cold, maybe they could have come again and rebel within the government to frustrate the government operations, to make sure that the government will collapse and William Ruto will be punished because of failing to award or honoring his agreements. So he has appointed them also to tame that one. That is very wise and a political move. Being smart, as I've said, President William Ruto, he has went ahead unexpected to secure 3-4 dockets for himself by appointing puppets. Why am I saying puppets? We have this docket of road and transport. For him appointing Murkomen, we have no history of Murkomen serving such a senior position before. This is the first time. And being that he's just awarding him for being loyal and always being there for him, he could have even given him a lighter docket. Why such a senior docket? In that docket, that is one that can be easily used to set president name. What do you call it? President can be, you can be able to see the job of the president by how that docket will perform, so that we can be able to see the kind of roads that will be constructed. We can be able to see the systems in transport. In that, we can be able to see the legacy of the presidents through that docket. And therefore, I feel William Ruto will be the one controlling that docket, because his puppet will just be a flower boy. Oh, is there anything like a flower boy? A flower girl who is just there to represent him on his absence, but is the one in that docket. Another docket that has been awarded a loyalist, not a puppet, but someone that he's very sure of, is the defense docket that have been given to Adan Duale. Why Adan Duale? This is someone who is very close to William Ruto and a loyalist, a diehard, a psychophan of William Samoei Arap Ruto. And being that you can only overthrow the government using army and the military forces, having a loyalist in that docket, it's very, very, very important. Even President Uhuru Kenyatta, he had appointed a family friend of the Kenyatta family to run that docket, Rachel Omamu. So that docket is very serious and very sensitive, and that's why he has awarded one of his sycophant and a loyalist in that docket. Now, we expected and people predicted that William Ruto will go ahead and award Musalia Mudavadi a prime position that he has done, and also give him power or also responsibility to run finance. But we were surprised today that that docket was not given to Musalia Mudavadi. Why? William Ruto, he's trying to make sure that the economy that is complaining, that is not in a good position, it is on his deathbed, that will wake up and be able to change the harsh economy and the loans that the government is facing, and all those financial challenges that the government of Uhuru Kenyatta has left behind. So William Ruto did not want to risk by giving a politician that position. That's why he went ahead and appointed a technocrat person, experienced professional one in that docket. Ndongo, he has a track record in finance docket, in finance business, and he has run that closer business for 8 years. So he can be of a good position, in a good position to deliver the best for William Ruto. So that docket, it's independent, and William Ruto doesn't want to interfere with Treasury, and he doesn't want to be mentioned again as a corrupt politician. He wants to make sure that in the first 5 years that we will not hear any scandal of finance and money missing, and therefore that's why he has not appointed a politician. Another sensitive docket, it is land. Most of us, we expected that Hassan Omar will be awarded that docket, because we know that Coast people and Coast Mijikenda community have been complaining over historical injustice in over lands, and you have even seen Raila. We had seen Raila promised Joho to be the cabinet secretary for that docket, but William Ruto has surprised us by giving us another technocrat person who has never served as a politician before, so that he can make sure that there will be no scandals over land. Remember, he was nicknamed Arab Mashamba, a corrupt person. So those two dockets, land and treasury, are very, very important. And observers were very keen to see who will be appointed in those dockets. Are they William Ruto's friends who will be used to rob money for him, for him and his men? But he has surprised us by giving us world-class performance in those two dockets. So moving forward, we have also seen that President William Ruto, he has actually planned for 2027 in a good way. How? Yes, there is an appointment of one man from the Luo nation and community. But you need to know that that guy ni rafiki ama close ally of Musalia Mudavadi. So to me, that appointment was given to Musalia Mudavadi, or Musalia Mudavadi proposed that guy. So it is awarded to Musalia Mudavadi, not the Luo community. The Kisii community has been awarded with CS for education. The Mount Kenya with 7, Luyas with 5, and Coast people with 2. So you can see how those regions performed, and that the same way they have been awarded according to how they performed during 9th election, how they performed and how they voted for him. Mount Kenya ndio ilileta kura mingi sana, imepatiwa the highest votes, followed by Western region. Why not Rift Valley, being Rift Valley ndio ilimpatia kura pia zaidi? Why not Rift Valley? Because Rift Valley already they have a president position, and two other CS, or three, I think three of them. But now we have Mount Kenya, then we have Western, then we have Rift Valley, then we have Coast, and Ukambani and Nyanza. They have balanced with 1-2 CSs. So you can see that he have locked his political base for 2027. And again, we have seen that he has given those positions to his loyalists so that he can be able to control them and not have a hard time to deliver for Kenyans. Although Kenyans have questioned some of the appointments, that those people are not experienced, someone like Murkomen, but I have explained. Some of them are doubting how Moses Kuria will run that docket of trade, but they don't understand that he has awarded him kwa sababu ya chama yake, chama cha kazi, and small traders of Nyamakema, hawkers, and the Mutumba guys, because majority of them are from Mount Kenya, and they maybe majority of them actually they are from Mount Kenya, and maybe wakipatiwa mtu kama Moses Kuria, they can easily relate with him. You know, he's a grassroots mobilizer, and he can easily relate with people. So Moses Kuria has been awarded that position. Also, imetumika kama political strategy for President William Ruto. So when President William Ruto alikuwa anasema wakati tutakuwa tunajenga hii serikali, mama mboga atakuwepo, mtu wa bodaboda na watu wa wheelbarrow, alikuwa anamaanisha Moses Kuria. That is according to me. Now, hivyo ndivyo cabinet imekuwa. That's my analysis. My analysis about the nomination that were announced today. We are waiting to see the parliament vetting process, and I believe that being that Kenya Kwanza has the majority in the house, those guys already, they are confirmed. Just ile tu formality, but from the point of view, they already confirmed, because those people, the parliament will obey. Speaker is from Kenya Kwanza, Senate Kenya Kwanza, majority Kenya Kwanza, so they are confirmed. But we need to follow the constitution and make sure that every step is respected. Thank you. Till next time. That was just a simple analysis, and I will continue checking out on the government and analyzing and giving you a critical analysis. Analysis yenyewe utapata mahali popote, a very very detailed one, and with full of facts, not just opinion. Goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Make sure you're supporting us so that we can do more by commenting and giving more opinion, whether contrary or agreeing with me. I'm very comfortable. Thank you.